everyone, and welcome to That Noise Spider-Man Show, where we've just come to the end of Season 1. I'm your host today, I'm Henry, and alongside me it's Jack, who's just got back from the bathroom.
Are you fucking serious? How are we gonna do this?
I guess this is how we're gonna do this.
Oh,
How was
God.
it in there, man? Everything above board?
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not. This is the weirdest
This is
moment of my life.
Oh, I haven't seen nothing yet, so...
Not the peeing. The pee was really normal.
Okay,
No need to be worried.
about
Anyone.
pee. We'll still breathe a sigh of relief. So, I don't know if you realised, but, like, while you were peeing, I was thinking about Season 1, this whole, like, season of the animated series we watched together.
Yeah. If anyone's listening for the first time, I'd like to say it's not normally this weird, but
If anything, it's probably more normal than it usually is.
yeah. I mean, as usual, sorry. Sorry for creating this content. That's my main thought.
Yeah.
Now that we've finished season 1.
Is my bad.
Yeah, my bad. Whoops.
Oops. Shouldn't
Ruh-roh.
have done that. SpaghettiOs.
Yeah. Yeah, season 1. Was it 13 episodes?
13 episodes.
13 episodes of
episodes.
Spider-Man the Animated Series and
Yeah.
a few extra things we did along the way, but
Yeah.
it is the end of the beginning.
Yeah. Chapter 1 is fully closed. Well, this is like the bit where we hold the page as we close Chapter 1.
Yeah, this is the epilogue
of Chapter 1.
Yeah, where we all go, oof. A lot of shit just happened, right?
It's like the end of the first season of Stranger Things, where like Hopper is revealed to have like 11 in like a little like field somewhere in the forest, and he gives her an Eggo.
Yeah.
This is the Eggo.
Yeah, and the listener is a little girl
I
with
guess.
psychic powers.
I mean, I hope.
Yeah.
I mean, you should corner that demographic down, because I feel like, yeah.
And I'm that the goblin creature, whatever it was.
The Demogorgon.
Yeah, the Demogoblin.
Demogoblin? I guess. So does that make me Hopper?
Huh?
Does that make me Hopper then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You have to smoke more cigarettes though.
Yeah.
Or cigars or whatever he does. It's not today on this show, clearly.
Yeah. Cigars.
Some strange things happen, I'm guessing.
Stranger things happen in this podcast.
Oh man. Do you ever used to watch Round the Twist?
You told, like, I remember the conversation you and me and Callum had about Random Twist.
Right. Yeah, it's
And
sorry, I'm derailing this. Saying strange things happening, just got that theme
Random
tune.
Twist. Is that the one where the guy has, like the watch can stop time?
No, that's Bernard's watch. Jesus Christ. Philistine. No, nothing.
So what am I thinking of? Bernard's watch. What is
I
Random
mean-
Twist?
Have you ever felt like this? Have strange things happen? Are you going round a twist?
It is going to sound kind of strange. It's an Australian show about like a family who live in a lighthouse.
Okay,
And just
sure.
weird shit happens for no reason. I can't remember if there's a reason, like they live in a magic island or something. But just weird shit happens, and it's just... You can spend some time on that Wikipedia and just be like, I thought I watched this show, but I mean, this guy's like, he peed on a magic tree and now his penis has turned into a propeller.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that happens, yeah.
this is an episode that's
I
like,
might have mixed up 2 episodes, but his penis does turn into a propeller at some point.
what, seriously?
Yeah, at least according to Wikipedia.
What?
Right, just, I don't want to actually derail this because, like, again, anyone listening, this might be the first time you listen. You might be like, oh, look at this episode, This is the latest episode, or I wonder what they thought of season 1. This one's a lot shorter than all those
Hour and a half things that we do.
Wow, do
And-
I really want to listen to an hour and 50 minutes of them talking about Dr. Octopus?
The answer to that is yes, you do.
Yeah, it was a
But,
good
like,
episode.
yeah.
You should have listened to it.
Yeah,
But
and
bet you feel stupid now.
yeah, piece of shit.
Anyway,
Fuck you doing here?
I want to, even though I was the one who started this, I want to pull it back and say, what did you think of season 1 of Spider-Man the Animated Series?
I was actually surprised by, like, first of all, by how much of the season 1 I'd actually seen. Like, there were episodes like where I hadn't seen them before at all. And like everyone knows like the big villains, but like I'd not seen, for example.
You didn't see the Mysterio one, did you?
No, I didn't see them. No, that's one I saw actually.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see the Craven one. I didn't see the Hobgoblin one. I had no about the Hobgoblin. had no idea about either of his episodes.
Yeah, you didn't have the training to say his name like I did.
No, I'm butchering it every time. I don't think I even saw the lizard one, to be honest. Like,
Yeah,
I'd say about
the first one as well.
like 40% of the episode I've seen before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
And I was actually surprised by like how early some of the episodes came. Like, I'd assumed the Venom stuff was way later on.
Yeah, I guess it's the 90s. They want it in early.
Yeah, want to dive right in, swing right in.
Avi Everett wants his goddamn Venom toys.
He needs his fucking bread, man.
Yeah. I was surprised by like how good it was.
Yeah.
Because I still have it in my head. I need to rewatch it. I still have it in my head that Spectacular Spider-Man's probably going to be a better all-round show.
Yeah.
But I thought I'd be coming into this and it would be pretty like bad, or not bad, but it would be like average to bad, but it would be fun
And
in a weird way,
yeah.
and there'd be little strange quirks to it, and there'd be a lot of nostalgia, so I would enjoy myself, but it wouldn't necessarily be like an actual good show.
Yeah.
But there's been a few episodes here and there where the story or the writing was like impressive or like interesting in some way, and then times when the animation was good, when the designs were good, it was way funnier than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I feel like it got less funny as it went on. I'd say that
It got a bit heavier, I think.
Yeah.
As it went on.
But I don't know, there was a lot that went down. It feels like it does feel like a bit of a mishmash in a way. Like it does feel like a lot of random episodes coming together. Like at the start, it felt like it made sense and it was building all these characters up, and then it just like a load of random
Things happened.
Yeah.
There wasn't really like a through line of like a plot.
Yeah, but it also maybe in a way of like we just want to get this season done and see what sticks, and then we're popular, we can do what we want in season 2.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, just throwing things at the wall and seeing what's stuck. There's like a mishmash of tones, a mishmash of like plot and story stuff as well. And like what you can kind of see, like the villains they want to kind of push moving forward.
Yeah, and they do establish quite a lot of them. And I do appreciate that they didn't drag their feet too much. There's only like, is it just the one episode where it's like a return of a villain, which is Return of the Spider Slayer?
Yeah, where they kind of like rehash.
Which it's a rehashing, but
it probably improves on the original, I'd say.
Yeah, and it's a good episode, so there's not really anything to complain about. It's
one of my favorite episodes, actually.
Yeah, well, okay, well now you said that, like, is it your favorite episode?
That's a very good question.
Like, what's the top episode?
So I should have been thinking about this as I was listening to you pee, and so it's probably for me. It's probably between like episode 3,
which is Return of the Spider Slayers,
episode 7, which is Kraven the Hunter, episode 8, which is
The Alien Costume Part 1.
Yes, I keep thinking of it as the Ryan Gig economy.
Yeah, that's what I just started episode title. The one with the rhino,
Yeah, episode 10.
So Venom to Alien Costume Part 3.
And episode 13, which is the Day of the Comedian.
Yeah, the final episode of
the season.
Interesting. So your answer is half the season.
That's like the short list, let's say.
Yeah.
I'm trying to narrow it down, actually.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I think there's different types of good episodes. I think the one that I just enjoyed the most, that was like a mix of the best part of the show, is still episode 3, Revenge of the Spider Slayers, because that was just, it was ridiculous, but they juggled a lot of characters in it, so it was kind of like an interesting story, but making use of the character dynamics. It was very funny, but like it had a through line, and it was, I don't know, it just felt like a great episode in general. I'd say in terms of story, the best one is probably The Alien Costume Part 1.
Yeah, I think that
was a really, really strong episode.
It depends how you define it. In terms of like episode quality, I think that's a standout. It has to be the standout.
Yeah, obviously it's harder with that because it is a part 1.
Yeah.
But I think, you know what, the more I think about it, I think that, I'll say that's my favourite. I just laughed a lot more at the Spider Robot one because it was just...
It was so stupid.
Because it was gleefully silly, and it was definitely like, it was landing a lot of like genuine jokes as well. Whereas by the midpoint of this series, they kind of just, they move away from the jokiness, and I was kind of hoping for a bit more of it, because early on I remember like laughing
out loud and
being surprised. Like, I'm not laughing because this is hokey.
Stupid. Yeah, you're laughing like in genuine. Like they're trying to make you laugh and it's working.
Yeah. So I was surprised that some of the jokes landed so well, and I think there's a lot of Spider-Man media where the jokes don't land, even if they get Spider-Man right. Where
Yeah.
the jokes aren't that funny. They're
Yeah.
it's funny that Spider-Man is joking in this
Yeah.
scene, but the
The
jokes
actual
here
jokes.
were really good. Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the actual jokes. I want to kind of narrow it down, but instead I'm going to add Mysterio episode 5 to that because I actually really like that episode as well. Has a bit
It's
of Uncle
great-
Ben
great.
in it.
Great episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if I had to pick 3, then I'd put the Mysterio one in there.
Yeah.
You know what that does make me want to ask though is who is your favorite villain?
In terms of what?
Go with your gut. It doesn't need to be what's your favorite outside of the show. Just going by this show and the way they've been shown in this show so far. Which one did you enjoy the most in this show?
Venom, to be honest.
Venom. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Interesting.
my initial thought was Craven, but I just think that's my general love of Craven and of animal themed shenanigans. But I think like as an actual villain for Spider-Man, like I kind of get a very like defensive about like people's love of Venom because I think it's unearned. Because as far as like characters go, he's not that interesting of a character outside of his Spider-Man context. But like this show, I think episode 10, the reason it works is because all that's kind of culminated throughout the show, like the Eddie Brock stuff, like the alien costume stuff, all that kind of comes to a head in a really interesting way. And like he felt like a villain who's like not here to teach Spider-Man a lesson or anything like that, just like a guy who wants to fuck his life off. And I think like life up even. I think it's something they did really, really well, and I found that was a really good episode for that reason.
Yeah. I think that's a good point. They did adapt him really well, and I think the tone for Venom is really hard to get right because he is a mix of like effectively horror, but then with a goofiness.
Yeah.
And he is threatening, but he's also pathetic, and he's just like a bunch of these different things at once. And I think you go too far one way, and then it just becomes really
lame.
it becomes one dimensional, and sometimes if you want to make it cool, then it's gonna look lame, and if you go too hard on making it funny, then it's just
also pathetic.
Yeah, and I think they did it really well here, which is kind of like quite a hard thing to pull off, and I think they did Venom really well. And in terms of my favorite villain, I mean, I'm gonna be that guy.
Obviously, it's gonna be Dr. Octopus, right?
Doc Ock is my favorite comic villain of Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, he's had a lot of good shit out there, but if we're talking about this show, it's Mysterio.
Who would have known? Who would have
Yeah.
thought? Because I was gonna go like Craven, but I was like, the Mysterio episode is a really good episode.
It's a good episode. You guys, if you've listened already, you'd know, because I got a lot of love for Mysterio. As featured in the episode Everybody Loves Mysterio, where
Jack is one of those everybodies.
yeah, he's great, but I think they didn't do like loads special with him, but I just think they made him funny. They made him funny, they made him entertaining, and
But like going back to what you were saying about like Venom, they could have made a complete joke, but they kind of like don't go to that point yet.
yeah,
Which I really-
he's still a threat.
Yeah,
He's
not much of a threat.
he's
but
just
a threat.
he's just silly. He's just silly while also being a threat.
Yeah.
And it's great. And I'm all about that. It's 2019, the year of Mysterio.
Yeah.
We've already had the year of Luigi. Now it's the year of Mysterio.
I forgot about the year of Luigi.
Yeah.
It was so far away.
Oh, wow, what a year that was.
What a year that was. Was that the one where we found like out of his dick?
What?
That was the one where like we found out the Luigi's dick, right?
I have no idea what you're on about. Are you sure you're not thinking of like an Onion article or something?
No, it's a genuine thing. It was when people were like, yeah, they kind of like took like Luigi's bulge in
Right.
like a Mario Kart still or something.
Yeah.
It was Mario Tennis, and then like I think it was Vice kind of like figured out like how big Luigi's dick was.
Oh, are you sure that's Luigi and not Mario?
It might be Mario, but I feel like it might be Luigi. I don't want to search it on my computer because I'll have to burn it.
Yeah, I think you get a lot of results that.
Yeah,
you
it'll
know,
be off
a
topic.
lot of fan-made stuff.
Yeah, just let's go with me on this, guys. And then there was also Luigi, like
Yeah, I was gonna say let's move on.
yeah,
because
this moves swiftly on.
In other Luigi stick related news, I also have this opinion on his balls.
Yeah.
Or what, like no, that's.
I mean, like my ball opinion on Luigi is worth listening to. That's a
Yeah.
whole other.
but
We should like record another episode just about Luigi's balls.
no, I mean you can just do that on your, Nintendo genitalia podcast.
Yeah, like for some reason Nintendo keeps sending lawyers over and it's not very fun.
Yeah, and you're like, I'm promoting
Yeah, I'm promoting you.
I'm promoting
Yeah.
your genitalia.
Yeah. People want to know that Luigi fucks, man. Like,
Yeah, and he does.
he does fuck.
But
Back to the podcast.
jeez.
On another note, what would you say your least favorite episode would be?
I'd say Scorpion,
Yeah.
because there's other episodes which have been disappointing in some ways. Some of the Hobgoblin stuff was a bit disappointing just because it was very basic, didn't have much like life or innovation to it. Scorpion was, I think, one of the more basic episodes, and I think there was some okay stuff with JJ and Jameson, but I just think Scorpion isn't that interesting in any context. And
Especially if he stands alone.
yeah, I think it's the worst, and the worst is still quite good. It was still watchable, so it wasn't really a big deal, but it was definitely the one where I think that I had the least to say about it, you know. Whereas like I like Hobgoblin a lot, so even when his episode wasn't that great, there was still something more to it.
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. I was gonna say that, like, for me, like, Hobgoblin... shit.
Just like
Epis-
relax
yeah.
and just say it. You're giving yourself the time to say one syllable, but you're trying to say like a million, and you're just you're saying Hobgoblin in the same amount of time it would take me to say the word a. Yeah, so you're going Hobgoblin. Just say it.
Just say
Just
Hobgoblin.
How did that not work?
I just feel
It's
like I'm
like-
thinking about it too hard.
Just go syllable by syllable.
Hobgoblin. Is that right?
Yeah.
Hobgoblin. It feels weird to say in my mouth. Episode 11/12, I would say, like,
Oh right, is in the two-parter.
yes, you were. Those are the ones where I was like, storytelling wise, like the J.J. Jameson stuff had something to do, like, go with it.
Yeah,
but I feel
it was
like
succinct and it had stuff going on.
it had a
Hobgoblin was kind of a bit more meandering.
yeah.
But I don't know if that's as much just because it was just spread over a two-parter and it was one story, so they just couldn't resolve anything in the first one.
Yeah, I don't know, either like 11 or 12 probably my, like, I think for the fact that, like, I was new to it in episode 11, I probably enjoyed that a slight bit more. And the fact that they didn't really build upon much in episode 12 probably makes it probably my least favourite. But even then, like, there was some good, like, Kingpin shenanigans. Why can't I talk today? Pinkin shenanigans, of course, and there's good smithing. I suppose there was a little bit with, like, Harry and, like, Normal, which will come back in some point. And that fucking doctor. Just fuck that dude.
Yeah, fuck him. So another question I want to ask is like what did you think about, like, in terms of your expectations? Do you feel like they were met?
I think they were actually surpassed, to be honest.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think you said that at the start, and I almost like it was almost joking because it was like, well, it's not gonna like surpass my expectations. It's probably gonna be met or be disappointed.
Yeah, especially for like a first season or something where like it's
Pretty strong.
pretty strong because most first seasons of TV shows tend to not be that strong. Kind of like just a lot of like fumbling around and figuring things out. But I felt like this started strong, kind of like skipped a lot of like the waffle and just went for it. And some of the episodes worked like hell. Most of them worked, and some of them kind of didn't land as much as I wanted them to. But like things where like I'm looking at like the terrible animation, I wasn't really seeing that much of it, and like the jokes landed, and just generally the feel of it felt like it was going somewhere. And I'm really excited to go to season 2. Speaking of which, what do you think? What are you expecting for season 2?
So far, I've done the whole thing of I'm not gonna look ahead to what any episodes are apart from right before, because I have to do research for like the comic origins, obviously. But I've already accidentally spoiled the start of the seasons for myself, so I already know how it starts anyway. But after that, I have no idea, because I really thought that Venom was going to be season 2.
Yeah, me too.
I have vague memories of where it ends up, like right at the end, and I know certain storylines where they end up because I have memories of it from when I watched it when I was younger. But still, it's just no real clue in what order anything happens. Like for all I know, like then it could be like episode 5, like Scryer turns up. Exactly. Who the fuck is Scryer? Anyone who's read any 90s Spider-Man comics will be whispering to themselves, "Shut the fuck up, Jack.
Don't bring it up.
Yeah, don't tell anyone."
Oh shit, no.
Yeah, who knows? Episode 6, like Kane could turn up, and episode 9 it could be Spider-Side.
Don't know any of those are.
Yeah, I mean,
Is there a Clone Saga in this? Do you know?
as far as I know, no, not. Yeah, it's kind of hard to answer. I mean, no.
Okay.
The Clone Saga, as it is in the comics, it does not happen in this, as far as I remember.
Oh, thank fuck.
But that doesn't mean that there aren't clones, or that there aren't other Spider-Man. Is all I'll say. But
Yeah,
we'll have to wait and see.
Let's wait and see.
You know,
But,
my big guess is I'm gonna guess that Hydra Man is next season.
I'm kind of hoping he's next season.
Yeah, I can't wait to shit on Hydra Man because. I mean, I'm preemptively, like, warmed up to, like, hate that guy.
I'm actually kind of looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, that can be... That's my prediction, my least favourite episode of Season 2. But,
Water bitch.
if you... Well, that can be the episode title for when it comes out. Although, actually, I don't think iTunes will let us do that.
Or like water punk, maybe?
A water punk?
Yeah.
Maybe. There'll
The
be.
splash
I'm sure there'll be lots of Kevin Costner Waterworld jokes
Oh,
in
God.
that
You have
episode.
no idea. So many.
Anyway,
I'm going to watch that movie in anticipation.
do you have any final thoughts on Season 1 now that we've gone through all its episodes?
It's been a wild ride, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I had a lot more fun than... In like a genuine way than I was expecting to. I was expecting to be able to just dump on the show as if it was like 13 Hydra Man episodes. But it's been some good ones.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm really looking forward to Season 2. It's going to be a wild ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so after this point, this is the end of our season as well,
Yeah.
practically. We've got a few more. We got an old weird little flashback episode
Oh yeah,
that's
we
on
do.
its way, and then we have an all different
Yeah.
Weird Law episode 6, which will be on its way as well.
Yeah.
And we'll take a short break
Yeah,
before we
what-
jump into
yeah.
Season 2, but then that will like be released in the
interim months.
summer vacation of this show.
Yeah.
They'll come out. It'll be kind of like when Age of Ultron wasn't the end of Phase 2 of the Marvel Cinematic
Yeah.
Universe. Ant-Man was.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like it's a little.
There's a little
bit.
something.
Yeah.
You can expect that over the next couple of months, and then we'll probably be back in like September for Season 2.
Oh, I don't want to day anything. I don't know when the fuck anything's gonna happen.
True.
But we'll be back before you can. Should have thought to an end of that sentence before I did start it.
Yeah, you'll be back before you can... Anyway, that's the end of That Nightly Spider-Man Show Season 1. What you might not know is that alongside the podcast, we've got like a little Twitter channel. We don't talk about it very often, but we are at That 90s SM Show. So in the meantime, while we're like getting to the end of Season 1, you can talk to us on Twitter, send us some memes, send us some comments.
We've also got the WordPress blog, which
Yeah.
is That 90s Spider-Man Show, no hyphen, .home.blog, and that is where all our episode notes go, which is quite a lot of shit actually, because we talk about comic stuff and there's all the images and stuff we refer to and stuff ends up there, so you can look up that, and that's all in the description, as is our YouTube channel,
Yeah.
which we might be making some extra YouTube only content
Yeah.
for that.
Keep
as
an eye
well.
on that, folks.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've got a Tumblr page as well.
Yeah, Tumblr page where you cannot find adult content anymore.
I mean, like, give it like a couple of weeks.
We did actually get a post flagged as adult content,
Oh,
though,
God.
which was our Spider-Man's Infinite Endgame, where we talked about Infinity War and Endgame, and that got
flagged.
flagged as adult content, and I still don't know why, but I protested it, and then they put it back up.
Yeah.
So it's
Does
just
it
a
kind of look
fucking
like-
algorithm.
Maybe it's like the episode image, because it kind of looks like Spider-Man's getting rammed from behind by Iron Man.
It really doesn't. It just looks like... But you just have, like, just two guys stood next to each other, and then the algorithm's like, they're having sex.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just... I think it's the Tumblr algorithm is so, like, keyed up because
Yeah.
it's so used to just seeing,
Like
like,
dicks.
porn
Yeah.
and porn and just, like, every character that you can think of having sex with every other character.
Imagine we did like a Sonic podcast.
Yeah, like, Scooby-Doo fucking Fred Flintstone. You know, like... Everything has happened, so it just sees like two popular characters next to each other, and it's like
As soon as they're
porn.
fucking.
It's porn.
It must be porn.
Yeah.
Why else would they be together in such close proximity?
But anyway,
Tears of the Tumblr bot aside. Find us there and there'll be zero adult content.
and of course, please subscribe
Yeah.
and review as well, because that
That actually helps.
Yeah, I mean, it might not take very long, but like it gives us a little boost, so that we can find other similarly nerdy people with no friends who just sit and read Spider-Man comics all day.
We need to like expand our group. Actually,
Yeah.
we're desperate for the validation, folks. Desperate for it. If you have any kind of questions or anything like that, hit us up on Twitter. Hit us on those DMs.
The Gmail address is in the description as well. It's all in the description.
It's on the description. You should probably read that description. That's what we're saying. But yeah. Any last words? I guess for the season 1.
I guess no spider splat, no hover chair. In the infamous words of Spencer Smythe. R.I.P. Spencer Smythe.
God rest his soul. He was a beautiful exploded soul. A little piece of him in all of us. If only because his body exploded and splattered all over us.
I'm gonna just cut in his death here.
My father. Did he get out?
Yeah, I just love that clip. Sorry, Alistair.
Sorry, Alistair.
Your father's death is too funny.
It's hilarious. I'm sorry, man. But no.
You know, final words. R.I.P. Spencer Smythe. Long live Mysterio.
And that is us, folks. Tune in for Weird Lore, but otherwise, have a wonderful summer, and we'll see you next time. That's been That 90s Spider-Man Show Season 1. Go about your lives.
Have you ever felt like this? Have strange things happen? Are you going round a twist? Have you ever felt like this? Have strange things happen? Are you going round a twist? Well, have you heard the word about the bird and the spider? It wiggled and wriggled and jiggled inside.